Good afternoon, traders. It is that time of the day. It's about 11:30 Pacific time. What 11, 12, 1 o'clock on the 11, 12, 1, 11, 12, 1, 2:30 on the East Coast. Hey, how's everyone doing? Listen, we had a really great day in the room. Some really killer trades. Right now, the room is trading at this moment. Citron's Legend. And right now we have quite a few traders reshorting the stock. We just had one trader just covered at 105.75. Um, and the room really jumped on this. The mods were all over it. Dark Side was on the mic. And obviously when Citron comes out, we do love to play these plays aggressively in the room. Nice bounce off the 100. I think that's probably where I would have went long. I wasn't in the room when it came out, but we've seen a lot of tweets and reviews of the trade itself. And a lot of traders did extremely well on this and continue to. Um, for me, I can't chase the stock because I got back from break and it was up here. I chose not to get in it myself, and I'll just kind of observe it. And it's just one of these I don't like. I like the easy money, not the hard money. The spreads are 50 cents, and since I don't know enough, and I see that there's a lot of people trying to defend this thing. Um, I'm just going to leave it be and let the traders in the room that are shredding in it from 110 continue their downward. Brad, one of our fire trader moderators, is looking for 103. I think he suggested in the room to 103 now. And so I wouldn't be surprised if it hits that number that he seeks. It's a terrific trader and amazing. So, all right. But I'm going to go ahead and start our webinar. And I just want to share with you, we had some really good stuff today. And our number one pick today, once again, was MBOT. And pre-market, this thing was sitting down at around 850 and just kind of just had its own little world and walked it up to 11. When I see something like that, typically being in this business as long as I have, I know exactly how to trade those. And you're going to look at the call and really just listen. When you're in here, you can ask me questions all day long, like how did you see that before it happened? So the call was simple. I see another day of craziness. I think the stock will pop at the open to 1350 plus. And that'll squeeze to that. Now it's a number I came up with just looking at the chart, looking how in my experience. And then I said the stock will come down to 950. And that's it. You're done. Now, if it gets through the 1350, I will let you know if it's going to squeeze back to 18. If I see it top off, short the stock to 950 to $10. All right. But my main objective when I came in and saw it gapping up to 11, I said to myself, 1350 goes to 950. That's it. That's the play. And I stuck with it. And that's why you see me emphasize this will be a pure short squeeze at the open. And we're going to squeeze it to 1350 area and then dump it hard to 950 to 10. Okay? That is the call. That is the trade. So when you come to the chart, so what that does for everyone in the room, it gives them the ability to say, okay, I need to make $300 today. So if AJ says it's going to pop at the open, I'm going to take the trade and do 150 shares. And AJ said the risk is to 950 or 10. So I could lose on $11 entry. Either I'm going to make $300 or I'm going to lose 150 bucks. But AJ said I can make $300 in a blink. So because he said it's going to squeeze right at the open. So let's take the opening bell. Ding, 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 ding. And as you can see in the morning, see it moved up to 11 spot. So the long was at 11. And here we go. Ding, 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 ding. And there it is, 1374. I called 1350, which if you really want to be, it was pretty damn close right there. Now I said it would fall hard to 950 to 10. You see when I say it fall hard, look at it. Fall hard. There's 10 and there's 950. Okay. This is what it's like being in this room. Okay. This is what it's like being in this room. All of you that are listening to this webinar could have made that. Everyone in the room could have done that. All right. It's not like I hid this. All right. It wasn't like I hide my notes. This was very specific for today. After it hits the 950.10, it's done. There's no reason to touch it. But this is what I mean when a stock is going to fall hard. You see how it pulls quickly and hard? That's what that means. All right. So when I put it in my language, when you're in the room and I say it's going to fall hard, then it's going to dump hard, you better be ready. Once it hits my target, okay? And again, I'm not looking at VWAPs, lines, EMAs, Fibonacci's, and all this other stuff. I'm not being creative. It's black and white. 1350, scale in short, slap it down, smash it to 950, go home. That's it. Done. I don't need to get fancy. Look at the channel, look at the breakout, look at the head and shoulders, look at the fuck you here, the way it's printed out. Oh, stop. Just call it out. Black and white. Boom. Smash it. Doom. Next. Let's go to the next trade. The next trade I had on my list was Netflix. Now, our room and the people in here have just become experts in this trade. I mean, I have never seen such amazing people just nail this trade every day. And today was no different. I mean, earnings is coming out tomorrow. Everyone's buying into it. It's as simple as that. But today, the stock was gapping up a little bit right here, came all the way back down. This is pre-market right around here. So here I am sitting here going, okay, at 354.08. I said, all right, at 354.8, the stock was, this is how it was traded, right? 354, 354. This is all I saw. I didn't, this is after what it reacted. This is what I saw. So based on where it closed, where it is now, I made a decision that the stock is going to most likely pop to 358. Once it hits 358, it's going to fall hard and it's going to go to 352. All right, then you can go long. Now, there are people in some rooms that literally will go, well, it hits 358, it has room to 362, which has room to 368, which has room to 370. Okay, dude, stop. All right, just stop. Give me a number. All right. Or if it falls, it could go to 350, which the next area of resistance would be 338, which next resistance would be 310, next resistance would be 300. Stop. You're never going to amount to anything doing that. All right? Just stop. Traders in Awesome Calls Trading, they just want to make their money, get in, get out, know where the stock's going to go. And we don't play games here. All right? So what did we say? The way I looked at this, I figured the stock is going to go ahead and I'll show it to you right here, plain as day, Netflix. The stock, I'm going to go long at 354. The stock is going to pop to 358. And when it's done popping, it's going to go straight back down to 352 and under, and then bottom curl. That's it. I didn't say, and it could, or it may, it could, this may, look, no. It's plain as day. It tells a trader very clairvoyant where the stock's going to go and where it's going to come down. So this way, if they want to chase it, they're expecting the stock to get to those areas. All right, 358 and 352. It's as simple as that. So go to stock, ding, 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 ding. Here's the play. And guess what? 358, 85, 358, smash down hard. There's 352. You see how it bounced off the 352 right there? Came all the way back to 354. You see that? Now, obviously, it came down more because the market was letting it sell off. But for us as traders, we initially just look for that quick money. All right. And this is why people come in the room every day and just sign up in the morning and they come in a day and they walk in, they take 100 shares, they pop it at the open, make $300-$400, or they'll take 100 shares short at 357 and smash it through 352, make 5 points, and they're done. This is actually a 9-point trade if you took the 4 and the 5 to the down. I mean, it's that simple. People always ask me, how do you know where it's going to stop and how do you know where it's just going to pretty much bottom out? It's just experience. It's been doing this every day, day in and day out. And you have to be very you have to be very versatile. You can't just keep trading the same stocks over and over and over and over. Now, I trade Netflix because it gives the room range, and that's what people are looking for. They need things with points. If you notice, I'm not going, this is going to go up 22 cents, and you can short it 7,000 times. Okay, no, it's one play, it's clean, and that's what I really like to give the great traders in the room is clean plays, things they could just really do well, okay, and quick money. I'm going to show you another trade that we did. It was called NT and X. This was a really nice trade today. I was very short bias on this trade. Anytime the stock gaps up on an analyst call, it usually will pop out of the gate and then sell off, and it usually sells off and goes below what it closed the previous day. Now, this was a fun one because what this one did, and I'm going to share a little secret because I normally don't like to share secrets, but I will do that on this one just for you new mods that are running chat rooms that are pretty stupid still, that don't know enough. I'm going to teach you something, okay? Are you ready? All right, so all you mods that run rooms that are in here, this is for you. All right, if I get an upgrade and the stock is gapping 2 points, the first thing I'm going to do is look at the upgrade. The second thing I'm going to do is look at the price target increase. I want you to notice the price target increase is only $1. That means that whenever the stock gaps up or whatever it pushes out of the gate, it is going to come back down. This is not significant. So when I see that something like this, I smile. I laugh because all of Twitter feels showing, oh my God, it's an upgrade. It's going to go. In my world, it's a short because it's not even significant. So you mods that are running other rooms and you're listening, all 10, 15 of you, write it down. I just taught you something very secretive, okay? Whenever you see a 57 to 58 or 59 to 60, it's irrelevant. There's no relevance in the trade. The stock isn't going to fly all day. It's just going to pop and fade and sell off all day long. All right. You don't believe me? Okay. How about I write it up for you? All right. Here we go. Ready? Where is the stock? NTNX. There it is. Morgan Stanley $1 price increase. This to me is nothing more than a small pop at the open and fade. I'm shorting at 50.30. I will add out of the gate to 51. Simply gap fill it right back down to $48.74. And that is your trade. You see how simple that was written? Take it short. So at 50.30 and 48.74, you're going to make that difference in this room. You're done. It's done. Okay? It's done. That's already written in stone. Am I getting in early? Of course I am. But I don't go full size. I just add. And as soon as it pops, it's going to go quick. You can add to 51, 51.50. It doesn't matter if it goes to 53. Your average will be 51, 52. Nobody cares. You know why? Because the stock is going down to 49 and under. You can take that to the bank. Are you ready? Okay. Here we go. Ding, 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 ding. Market opens, and guess what it does? $51 a share. And guess where it comes down? 49 and under. You see that? This was well scripted, written up for everyone in the room. And I can sense the room right now just going, "Ugh, why didn't I take that trade?" It happens all the time. All right. This is just what we do. This is just one trade. So, and the reason why it's coming down aggressively is simply the fact that it was bought into yesterday. I think it was probably leaked out, friends and family, and they bought into it. And so all these people are doing is just cashing out. And that's why the stock won't go up. All right. So this was just, to me, this is just a no-brainer. I can see these in my sleep. And we're the only rooms out there that pick these kind of things. I'm going to give you a little cheap stock that we did, EFII. Now, I really want you to look carefully the call on this, all right? First of all, they had disaster quarter, but they weren't horrific numbers. I know there's a lot of people, I think Spruce or Glass House or somebody's on this on the short. and um, they did make a point that the stock would probably fall to less than 20. And I read that last night. I think it was Glass House that was they're shorting the stock. And so I read their notes yesterday after the earnings, but I actually looked at the earnings and thought, well, they're not too bad. I mean, not horrific. I've seen worse. So this morning, um, I just made a decision that the stock is going to go to $22, maybe 23. And the trade was not to short the stock. The call was to go long. And I felt that would give everyone a chance to make money. Everyone. All my mods, all the great traders in the room. I wanted everyone to have the fun trade where everybody was just going to make a pile of cash and go back to bed. Um, but again, when you're in this room, there's so much on the plate. There's so many trades and ideas that you're salivating and you're watching magic happen on each trade, and it becomes a smorgasbord. Like, where do I even begin? Which trade do I take? Well, it just depends what your pocketbook looks like. I don't know how much capital you're working with. I don't know, can you do 200 shares? I'll give you 2 points. You make $400. Go back to bed. It's that simple. It's that simple. And you know what I'm going to do? Not only am I going to give you the trade in writing, I'm going to tell you what it's going to do at the open. I'm going to go ahead and tell you my entry. Okay, so here we go. So let's go to the notes. And here is EFII right here. And the call is gapping 7. I'm going to go long at $20.14. It's right there. I'm writing this in front of everyone. I'm executing the trade in front of everyone. I own it. All right. I think the stock is going to short cover to 22.23. Did you just read that? Did you just read what I just wrote? I'm long and it's going to go to 22.23. Did you just read that, or did you just like spit up your coffee? Okay. Are you ready to look at the stock now? Because you really need to chill, because what you're going to see is, you know, really wow. All right. Just calm down. Just calm down. Seriously, just calm down. All right. Ready? Okay, here we go. Ding, 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 ding. Guess what? $20.14. Guess what? 22. Guess what? 23. 22.85. So if you had 5,000 buying power, you took 250 shares, you made $500. And literally in a blink. That's it. You're done for the day. 500 a day is 10,000 a month. You only need 5,000 buying power. That's it. You literally can make on a $5,000 account, if you just listen and pay attention and pick the right ones that are on the chart. All right. And you took 250 shares at $20 with me. You hung in there for 5 minutes. You made $500. And you come back to work tomorrow. It only costs $6 to be in the room if you're a monthly. Okay. I'm going to give you another trade because, obviously these aren't good enough for you, right? Yeah, I know. It's okay. You're learning. Next, I'm going to give you a company called TTWO. Now this was just magic. This was simple. Now this morning I saw an upgrade come out um, from Gembly, and I'll show it to you. Now, Gembly is a tier 3. He's really in an investment. Their company is mostly investments, but they like TTWO, especially with the signing with the NBA and Gambelli. And he's been on. He goes on. Um, you know, Squawk and all that stuff in the morning, and everybody likes him. He's a really nice person. But he just likes the stock. And the analyst over there, Alex, really likes the stock. And I saw the 136. Problem is, they're more investment banking. They're not analyst, in my opinion. So I kind of just sat back and went, this is a joke. Okay, so what's going to happen? Because, I'm going to teach you mods in different rooms because you're so stupid. I'm going to kind of teach you something. When you have a tier 3 firm, all right, and a stock is gapping up, write that down. Write that down if you can learn to write. All right. Write that down. If it's gapping up, it's going to push, and this, guess what's going to happen? It is going to dump. Okay? It's going to dump. All right? So let's do it. Let's walk it through. So what's the call? Well, it was gapping up, right? So here's the gap up. See how it gapped up from yesterday's close? And you gapped up right here, pre-market. So to me, I had this stock. I looked at it and I said, you know what? This is going to go probably to 108 and then crash down to 105. So that way it gives my short sellers the ability to make money in the room, at least 2 to 3 points to the downside. So here it is. You ready? Take two. I want it to pop to 108, and then I want you to short it and go to 105, and then I want you to go long on a bottom curl. You see this? This stock trade was designed in my head. All right. Again, no Fibonacci's, no head and shoulders, no channel locks. All right. No EMA, VWAPs on the trilogy. Okay. Just chill. All right. Just pop it. Go to 108, shred it to 105, and go long. That's it. Okay. No smoke and mirrors. No long-term videos. Buy my DVD. All right. Just simply pop the stock to 108, gap fill to 105, and go long. It's not that hard. Okay, you ready? Ding, 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 ding. 108, hit 107.50, 105, 105. See how it gathered right here? So one of my friends in here, Zong, I told him go long at 105. He says, sure, AJ? I said, yeah, just give it room to 104 if it does, and you'll have a 104.50. But I can assure you, Zong, the stock is going to go back up to 106, 107. Okay. So he went 105 long, just like I said. And look at the stock now. Jeez, how did I know it'd go back to 107? Was it really that hard? I don't think so. Now, it's time to share with you. This is becoming a daily thing in this room. I'm sorry. But this, remember I was telling you yesterday in yesterday's webinar? There is a trader in here that is, he's going to be a legend. All right? Because in here, he's becoming the man, the myth, and all we need is the legend left. Let me show you this trader, and you all need to follow him. But he'll never give you his ideas, all right, on Twitter. But let me show you who he is. I follow him. His name is Brad Norman. This man is just a beast. Fire Trader 05. I am honored that he is in here. Okay, I am. And every day he delivers at least 2 or 3 ideas. And today, out of nowhere, he just went blue short 128. What? Blue short 128. I thought we were in Wall Street movie when he said it. But that's what he said. Blue short 128. And I will walk it down. Do you want to see what he did? And not only does he walk it down, but he tells you every step of the way. Moving stops, moving them down, give it room. I mean, he's talking to you like he's next to you, which is what trading's about. I mean, and he's not giving, you see on the 98, 30, 17 VWAP on the EMAs, on the centrical and the Fibonacci line. No, we don't have time to see that. Okay? Just tell us what you see. And this man is like me, clairvoyant. He's just like, this is what I want. This is where it's going, and you need to be patient. He took short 128.50, and he walked this thing down all the way down to 122. I mean, I feel like I'm staring in the mirror when this man speaks. And you know why he called it? Because there was no reason for it to excite out of the gate like that. It went parabolic. I kept looking for news. Stupid me. I mean, I was trading a bunch of other stuff, but my God. Where was my head at? I mean, the man's begging me to take the trade, and look at the topping. I mean, hello. Just, I'm speechless when I look at stuff like this because I'm trading next to somebody that sees what I see, and I really don't hesitate anymore when he speaks in the room. It was just a great trade. Round of applause. So that's a must chart tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have time for one more. What am I going to give you? Shoot, I have Nordstrom's. I have TBLT. I have TDC. I'm going to give you Nordstrom's. Okay, again, this is for you mods that are running other rooms that just don't get this game. I'm going to give you a stock here. But not only am I going to give you a stock, I'm going to kind of tell you how to trade. Okay, so you can look really important next quarter when their numbers come out again. All right, you ready? Now, Nordstrom is gapping down on pretty terrible numbers. Same store sales were down. Christmas wasn't that great. But one thing you've got to know about Nordstrom's, all right, it's a chatterbox. Every other month, somebody wants to buy it or take it private. So what happens is and they put such fear out there that somebody's going to come and take it for $50 a share, that it's built in investors in Wall Street's mind. In my mind too. I'm part of that group. And so whenever I see a stock gapping down like Nordstrom's on a downgrade, I don't care if it's B of A or Goldman or Citi, or they come out with horrific numbers, that stock is going to do one thing only: go up. It's just the way it is. So I want you in all your other rooms, write it down. Don't short the stock when you wake up the next day and it's down 6 points, 8 points. You do not short the stock. So once I saw it down here at 43, I told the whole room, long 43 and simply walk it up to 44.50 to $45 because that's where it's going to go. No ands, ifs, or buts. That's just where it's going to go. Okay? And I wrote it right here. Here, let me go back over here. Right here. Right here. Nordstrom's. There it is. Long 43, 45.50 to 46. Then it'll be a slow fader for the day once it gets there. If this pulls to 42, laugh, become more of a buyer. Nordstrom's tends to stay in range regardless of the miss or beat. Always a spec play to be bought out. Do you hear what I said? The entry, the exit, and the why. I basically was at your house knocking on your door. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, ma'am. Can you buy Nordstrom's today at 43 and then sell it at 45 for me, please? I'm begging you. All right. That's kind of like what I was doing. And your question is, why would I buy that stock? Well, because it's always a spec play and they always keep it in a range and they always buy it back up. Okay. So here's the stock. You ready? Ding, 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 ding. 43, 45. Really? Really? And for you traders that are not in our room that need a trade, every now and then, actually kind of often, I give you free trades. Well, this is my trade yesterday. I announced it go long at $68. Yeah. And I told you it would go to 70. Well, when I woke up, I said it would pop out of the gate. And guess what? Almost $70 a share. 2 points. How hard was that? Well, I don't take trades on Twitter. Well, then don't. Watch me make money. Okay? While you're just trying to figure it out. And that's it. So anyway, that is today's sarcastic webinar. I think I got pretty good today, huh? It's kind of hard not to when you're as good as we are, because we are Awesome Calls Trading. There's a reason why we're called that. I'm not. I guess the next thing I could call ourselves is next level, but I think that'd be kind of boring. But anyway, all you gotta do is click, 25 bucks, 100 bucks for a week, $6, 6.75 for a day if you're a monthly. And if we sign up for a monthly, we kick you back to 25 and 100 if you were in here. And that's it. We had 12 plays. We traded TBLT, Merck, TDC, and others, UAL. I do a comprehensive report, an analyst report for everybody in the room. I do it live in front of everyone. I always start at the bottom, move to the top. I always list the stocks, how they rank for me. Usually the top two are for small cap because I have a lot of small cap people in here. And then I just go down the list and I just go 41, 47, 68, 81, 106, 354, and that's how I kind of do it. And that's what I do. So, all right. I will see you tomorrow. I want to thank all the great mods in the room. And we have some amazing ones. And I just have to give a shout out to each one. We have the great Janny Moore, Raphael, Dave the Trader, Fire, B Trades, Darkside, and Palmer. And just can't thank them all enough for what they contribute every day to this great room. It's a great environment, great room, great everything. And as you can see on Twitter, um, I'm always, we talk. We celebrate what we do in here, and Alex he's clapping right here. He's counting his money. He's going to go back to bed or whatever he does. Probably take his money and go eat. I mean, he made $942 today. Congratulations. And what I love is that I love the transparency of the traders in here. Um, Jeremy, there's obviously Brad. I mean, even Noel just started with us a month ago. I believe he's an annual already. And I mean, $500 today. Again, 500 a day in this room is pretty much like $10,000 a month. But it's about being consistent, and every trade is alerted. Um, it's just what we do. We're family here, and we're always learning. We're being taught how to find these ideas, and that's why I spend so much time spelling them out for traders. How I researched them, what analysts I used, and the reason behind the trade. Okay, so thank you so much. It was enjoyable. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.